I go by several monikers. Some of you know me by Lit Dryden. Others know me as
Robert Redford.
But after today, everyone should know me as the Johnny Appleseed of Legal Shield. This is so great, you can't believe it. It really is. I'm 73, and I'm reawakened in getting involved in this in a program like this. Something else. But anyhow, if you had asked me my observation about Daniel earlier and about this program, Brenda, I would have said, made from scratch entrepreneurism. Entrepreneurism. Daniel did a wonderful job. He really did. He's well prepared. Well, today we're going to speak to this in about 6 minutes, which is not easy to do, but I have the master at that with me. The man for the heavy lifting is Michael Schwartz. He is Vice President for the state of Delaware for Legal Shield, and I'm privileged to be considered a business partner with Mike. We work directly on several things. The Queen is here. Let's have a hand like this. Let me see it. I didn't see you hiding back there, Ileana. So anyhow, without taking Michael's time, because he has a lot to say, and it's really all worth hearing, I would like to introduce Michael Schwartz, Vice President with Legal Shield. Michael, step right up. Michael's like myself. We love to get applause on the way in, because we're just never really sure we'll get it on the way out. Are we, Michael? Well, you are, but I'm not.
There you go. Okay, I'm going to try without the mic, so if anybody can't hear me, let me know, and I'll be glad to go to the mic. Okay? Are we all right on that? Yes. Okay. As Liz said, referred to you being the Johnny Appleseed down here, in meeting with the criteria that sets up. Our company's been around 42 years, but we had a rebirth 2.5, almost 3 years ago, when we had a new brand and name change, which is how Legal Shield came about. And Liv is my business partner down here in Sussex County, and there's a lot of people in Sussex County who never heard of our previous name or our current name. So that's a rebirth, and hopefully that will fit into what we do. First of all, I'd like to thank Million Cups. I'd like to thank Brenda and Tina and Oriana and everybody here for having us in. It is definitely a pleasure to spend a very short period of time with you to let you know what we do. We deal with two major issues in our country today. Actually, three major issues. Number one is access to the legal system at an affordable cost for everybody. Because we all know, whether we're very successful in life or we're just getting started, that attorneys are very expensive, and most of us don't access them or use them unless we absolutely have to, and most of the time we still can't afford them. Second of all is identity theft. Identity theft is a major problem. It's the #1 crime in our country and probably #1 in the world right now. We have the only viable solution to that. Third, and most important to a lot of people, is your personal, family, and business economic situation, considering what the country has gone through in the last 5 or 6 years. So with our business, we are looking for business partners to bring in and help them to be successful vis-a-vis your entrepreneurship training in the class, so that we can empower you economically to be successful in your own business with the backing of a very, very large company. So first of all, let's attack the legal situation. Okay? There's 180 different areas of law. It doesn't matter whether you or some of your family members or somebody that you know or a friend is an attorney. They can't be versed in all 180 areas of law. Second of all, we are all over the United States in 4 provinces in Canada, and most attorneys are not licensed in all states. Okay? So wherever you are, wherever your family is, we can help you. We start off with advice and consultation, to be able to talk to an attorney about anything, get answers to your questions, hopefully possible and probable solutions to your problems, and find out what your rights are. That's included in your flat monthly fee, because everyone pays a flat monthly fee each month to have these membership benefits, just like you do with insurance policies, okay? But it's not really classified as insurance. We review contracts and documents so that you never sign anything without an attorney reviewing them. And third of all, we do letters and phone calls when people are treated unfairly. We do wills. Everybody needs a will, and if you took the survey and went by the figures that are out there, 76% of America doesn't have a will, even after all the stuff that we've gone through. We give you the will, the living will, the healthcare power of attorney, and free updates every year, included at no extra charge, representing you and your family members in traffic court for moving violations anywhere in America where there's points involved, and catastrophic accidents where a fatality has occurred and the driver is charged criminally. We cover you in civil court for any issues that you are sued for, brought to civil court for, whether it's on the job or off the job, whether it's real or frivolous, and starts you off with 60 hours right away, which increases to 300 hours per year by year 5. We help you with the IRS if you ever get audited, and 50 hours of tax attorney's time, and uncontested divorce, separation, and annulment, uncontested adoption and name change, all included in the membership. So who do we cover? We cover the member and their spouse or significant other, not both. I know some people have more than one. Any never married children up to the age of 26, whether they're in college, in the service, at home, or not. Children up to the age of 18 for whom you have legal guardianship of, and mentally or physically challenged children for the entire life of the contract. Anything other than that falls outside of the realm of that 100% coverage, which is 90% of the issues that you'll run into, is covered at a 25% discount off a standard hourly rate, and that includes pre-existing situations. Now we have 24-hour emergency access. If you're in the wrong place, the wrong time, the wrong vehicle, the wrong company, mistakenly identified, profiled, or a victim of identity theft, you can access an attorney 24/7 anywhere in North America. Now that's the legal portion. I don't know, I'll just say, does that make sense to you? Okay. Second portion is identity theft. Most people, when they hear identity theft, the first thing that comes to mind is financial identity theft. Bank account, credit card, checking account. According to the Federal Trade Commission, that's 17% of the problem. What's the other 83? Social Security, driver's license, medical, and criminal. We're the only ones out there to handle all 5. Partnered up with Kroll Fraud Solutions, #1 in risk management in the world. We don't just do discovery with credit reports and 24/7 monitoring, but restoration with licensed fraud professionals, 2,800 former CIA, FBI, and master's degree people. And you have minors included in there because their Social Security numbers have been breached. Business programs, because we cover families, individuals, small businesses, and employee groups. The business program, we have some paraphernalia here and some more over there on the table. Suffice it to say, you have your own law firm to handle contracts, documents, trial defense, consultation, and all that. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael. I'll just take the microphone.
Take the microphone away.
Questions? Okay, great. 2 students.
Go ahead, try.
You said you recently did within the last 3 years, you did a name change and a slogan change. Was that due to a new marketing strategy to get your word out there more?
Yes and no. What happened was we merged with a very large private equity firm out in New York called Mid-Ocean Partners. Those of you that are in the different marketing classes could refer to that or go online. They investigated our company for 2.5 years, statistically, market strategies and everything, and stroked the check for $651 million and purchased our stock. The first thing that they did was come up with the brand and the logo, because they felt that it would happen, that it would improve our marketing strategy, and it definitely has. They're taking this company to a new level. And there were quotes years ago when medical insurance first came out, and people were, they weren't knowledgeable in it. They didn't see the need for it, okay? Now it's $1 trillion industry, okay? That's what they're saying about our industry, the legal services industry.
Thank you. Second question?
The documents you're talking about, wills, legal wills, things of that nature, are they state specific or are they based on federal?
But
They will be state specific.
definitely.
Thank you.
There's also a whole forms website that you can pull forms down on, and a video website where you can bring up questions.
Other questions?
Tell the price on it? No, did you tell the price? No, I'm not supposed to do that. Pretty
Mike,
effective.
Mike and Lynn, what can we as a community do to help market the word for Legal Shield and help the company to grow here?
Well, the best thing is the word of mouth, spread the word and referrals. Bring referrals to Lit and let them know. Do some more inquiries for yourself that you're comfortable with. And get the membership and use it. You know, if you ask, if you pulled everybody here and asked them how many and how many will, I'm sure that the percentages will hold true.
And the guys have a table set up for anyone who wants more information.